This is the adventures of owning a bus. We literally cannot get in. So Jake has to crawl in through the emergency hatch on the top.
I would typically be afraid to break something, but this bus is already broken.
Jacob, are you good? Did you find glass?
Yeah, but... Do you have the password?
Bitch.
No password, no entry.
Hi, we're Jess and Jake, and we're converting this school bus into our very first home so that we can travel the US and Canada the year after we graduate from college. Now that we have access to all our tools in the other bus, we are now ready to start the workday. Thank you, Jake, for being so chivalrous and, you know, getting it done like my hero.
You're welcome. So today's objective is to remove the inside AC unit, otherwise known as the blower, not the actual system that lives underneath the bus, then remove the roof panels, and then the insulation underneath all of that.
I don't think I mentioned this in the last video, but I'm so happy that the insulation in this bus isn't fiberglass, because then we don't have to like be super itchy while working.
That's right.
So that's been pretty freaking nice. Let's get started with today's video. Get to work, episode 2. Welcome back to the Skoolie Project! So today we're going to be deleting these systems, but one thing that we made sure to do first was we drained the freon line. There is a freon reservoir in the back near the engine. We took it to a mechanic yesterday and had that all drained out, so we are safe to cut everything and just throw it out. I'm gonna start by cutting these, getting those loosened up from the unit. So it begins.
And so it begins.
Won't it be nice to not have freon dripping on us this time?
Indeed. Oh shit. Ah! We did it! So right now we're just gonna cut the tubes before we do any more damage to the AC unit, so that way they're out of the way.
Jake is having to hand wrench these with the socket, just like
A little bit more, just like
it's just not deep enough.
it's not deep enough.
So it's kind of annoying, but
Wow.
and then these ones can't be reached with the socket because this metal part isn't allowing the socket to go around it. So we have to hand do these all. Now that we got this low enough, we can use our ratchet, stick it on, and finish up the job. There's literally one bolt holding this thing up. We've been working on it for like an hour. It's literally the death of us. You're just gonna rip it off? Wow, this is insane.
Okay, it just snapped. The thing that we needed to snap. Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
There oh my god. Finally. Holy crap. 1 hour later. Oh my goodness. Our only goal with getting down the second AC is doing it in less than an hour?
Yeah, less than an hour. Now that we know what's new with this bus specifically, we can keep working. Even though some weird things may pop up, we'll go through them.
Yay!
You might think to yourself, wow, this looks really repetitive. Yes, it is really repetitive.
So we're having the same issue with the same bolts, but this time we know more of what to do.
Yeah, so we're gonna save about 30 minutes by just going right to the source.
Yep, let's do it.
I'm just feeding it. Yes! Oh my god. Wow.
We are down to removing the final AC. As soon as we were able to figure out how to get down the first one, the second one went by so much quicker. So we're hoping, even though this one's a little bit bigger and a different model, we hope it's easy to bring down, so then we can move on to removing the roof panels. Anyway. Jake and I are going to New York in spring break, and I'm really excited about it. New York, New York!
So what's the play-by-play here?
There's just little covers on the screws. Do we have to get off?
Just like that.
Just like that, as so. Ba 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 da ba 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 ba. Don't mess with the Jessica.
Wow. And the confusion sets in. What are we doing wrong? There was just screws in it.
There's underneath ones.
There's underneath ones. All right, this one is it, babe. Nice. Oh, this is a disaster.
Locating the bolts, we got one here, and then you come back here. Ow, I just sat on something. And then there's one right there, one on the other side, somewhere. So, Jake's gonna start working on cutting the tubes that are attached, and then we'll get to... Jake is deep in the trenches. Babe, it's done! It's done! Yay! 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 Yay!
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
What? No big deal. Now that the ACs are gone, we're gonna start working on the roof panels, but there's a few things in the way, like the emergency hatch covers, a few of the lights, and the brackets left from the AC are riveted on. So we're gonna work on removing all of that so we can access getting down these roof panels.
Take that, government.
Hulk smash!
3, 2, 1. Take that, government. Take that, government. Take that, government.
Wow. Once we removed everything in the way of the panels, we started to tackle the hundreds of screws keeping them in place. The issue is, many of these screws were rusted and we could barely get them out. So we decided to break out the grinder, create a little Phillips head notch, and I went in with a drill to try and get them out. Some didn't even come out with that, so we had to grind them completely off.
I got it. I'm holding it up.
Once we got all of the screws out, we started to bring down the panels in small sections. This was honestly fairly easy, much easier than our last project, and pretty fun. Right now, we are moving all of this scrap metal into our other bus for storage. That way, we don't have to have it in the way during the demo process. I then came in with some trash bags and bagged up all of the roof's insulation.
Yo!
The roof is gone!
That's right. No more insulation, no more roof, no more walls.
No more air conditionings. We destroyed this bus in the best way possible, because that's what demo is all about. This definitely has been so much quicker than our previous bus. I mean, we've only been working on it probably for like 2 weeks, and we've gotten so much done. So we're really excited to move on to the next project and get back to where we were on the previous project.
I mentioned this last episode, but I just want to reiterate, we are not professionals. We're just two individuals who had an idea, and then we bought a bus, and now we're doing demolition, okay? So if you see something we're doing wrong, it's probably wrong, but that's okay.
This is all for us, but we love that you guys are watching, and we want you to stay tuned for more Jess
and Jake. That's a wrap.
and cut.